So this is a very short presentation. I would prefer it to be a little interactive. It's been quite a monologue, and there were some handwritten questions. But can we have a little bit of interaction, please? Yes. Okay. So this is not a very long presentation. Just about, I think, 5 slides to be exact. 6 slides in total because there is a thank you slide at the end. And there is a very short video clip. So so drivebuddyAI, I am representing drivebuddyAI. As the name stands, drive buddy. So we consider ourselves as a friend of a driver, and this is powered by artificial intelligence. They're completely developed in India. It's been about 4 years since inception. We'll have a look at some of the timelines as well. Can we have the next slide? Okay, so this is our product. It has 2 or 3 components. As you can see, this is a mount. It has 2 cameras. One faces the road, the other faces the driver. The front camera, road facing camera, can analyze a speed breaker, distance from the truck in front, and a whole lot of other parameters like potholes, etc. And if the vehicle is at a certain speed and time to collision is very short, it alerts the driver saying you're too fast, or if the vehicle brakes, then there is a chance of a collision. And this happens in real time, and the alerts are human voice alerts, and these can be in the language that the driver understands. So it can be in Hindi, Punjabi, Gujarati. We've done one in Japanese, Vietnamese, and a few other countries. On the other side, the driver camera looks at the driver and can analyze a distracted driver, a drunk driver, a drowsy driver, etc. And again, it alerts the driver saying you are too tired, you should take a break. If the driver does not respond, then the alert goes to the head office. We have seen that normally if a person starts falling asleep, it takes about 30 minutes for him to completely fall asleep while driving. And there is a lot of data that we have, about 20 lakh kilometers of data we already have from Indian roads. And we have done a lot of analysis of how many times the person yawns, how many times does a person blink his eyes, how many times a person is looking at both the rear view mirrors, etc. Plus we have a cloud platform. If the driver is not attentive, or even if he is attentive, the video goes on the cloud, and the fleet manager can download these videos, can see these videos. And you can also see these videos at a later date, 10 days later, 15 days later, 1 month later, etc. This is what our dashboard looks like. This is a normal GPS tracking. This is almost a live this one, because this photograph was captured about 3 hours ago today. So we have on our dashboard, we have about 40 or 50 vehicles. Right now you can see some maybe 20, 25 vehicles live, and you have the vehicle numbers, and you can click on the video. We'll see one of the videos. Can we play the video, please? So this is a actual video. You see the front on one side. This is a city driving, where you can see a lot of police, a lot of cyclists, pedestrians on the front side. And on the driver side, you will see the driver driving, you will see the entire cabin. The cabin has a little fisheye effect because this is a wide angle camera. And I would want you to take a watch the driver's eye, and he is not keeping an eye on the road at all. And you will see a distracted sign. Did you see the distracted sign on the side? So that is the analysis. The orange box is the distracted message. Okay, so this is how you will see. Lot of drivers and fleet owners have told us that with such a thing, a driver will never come on the vehicle. He will never want to drive a vehicle. It's like a big boss watching you. Okay, and our experience has been a little different. Our experience has been that the owner tells the driver that this is to save your life, and the driver then flaunts this saying, "Meri gaadi mein to hai, tumhari gaadi mein hai kya?" And now the other drivers are asking us, "When are you installing this in our vehicle?" So it's been a very good experience. Can we get back? So this is our product. It comes with there is a hardware and there is a tracking page, or there is a video page on the portal. Our data says that we have been able to reduce accidents to the extent of 68%. Anybody who wants to see this data is most welcome. We would want to share a lot of data. I think this is my second last slide. So key milestones. The beta product was ready on Feb 2021, about 1.5 years ago. Then we went to the market. The company was incorporated in 2018, so it's been about 4 years of product development. We did a commercial launch in June 2021. We've filed for 3 intellectual property patents. We have a patent for the device. We have some patents on our algorithms, and 1 is already granted, 2 are in the pipeline. 20 lakh kilometers, like I said, this was till March 2022. So we are currently getting about 1 lakh kilometer of data per day, adding 1 lakh kilometer of data per day. One of our clients, some of you might be surprised to know that we have a client whose vehicles, for the last 1 year, we have data of this. Every single day, single vehicle drives 1,000 kilometers. They have 2 drivers. There is a lot of rotation. There's very little loading uploading time because this is a tractor trailer combination. So loading and unloading, right, is not dependent on the driver. So that's where they save a lot of time. Okay, so more or less I'm done with my presentation. There are maybe one more slide, but I would want to have any questions. Yes, sir.
Hi, I'm Mayur Parwani from Sumitomo Chemicals. My question is that, see, right now GPS is very much common. It's a part and parcel of this thing. By what time can you expect this to be a part of regular feature? Why I'm asking this, for example, I need this feature for all my vehicles, right? But there are layers of people involved in that. I'll give you an example. For example, I want to send a material from Mumbai to Chennai by a full load, okay? Now I will give an indent to my transporter. The transporter will go to a series of broker, because it's a broker management system. The broker will allocate that whoever bids less, he will allocate it to that, whom I am not directly connected. So, but I need this feature, okay? So there are 4 layers involved between me and the vehicle which is going directly, but the material I am very much concerned. So what is your take on this?
We've handled this situation. There are some transporters whom we work with, where where there is this whole layers of client, which is, let's say, a chemical company is a client, and then there's a broker or a booking agent, as they are called, and then there is part load, full load, and then finally there is a truck owner, right? Most of the truck owners are single owners, right? 80%, maybe 85% are single owners. What we have found is that the client is now mandating it to the transporter, okay, at least to begin with, at least to begin and to experience this product, you will have to work with one or two transporters. And we have had, let me give you one case. Shriyam Power and Steel is a steel company that in Gandhidham, and they had a pilferage problem. Now, the steel company does not own a single truck. Some other company is owning a truck, and there are multiple brokers, like you said, booking agents. And what they did was they asked one of the transporters to get the product installed and tested. And now they are going forward with it. So you first educate the entire chain, and slowly the message is going to percolate. It is challenging. It is challenging.
Yes. No,
but
the reason is that that vehicle which is going from Mumbai to Chennai on 22nd of September, the same vehicle won't go. There are chances that that particular if the pool of vehicles is a common, then it can be done. But if it keeps on changing,
yeah, so see, we are, I didn't mention it, but my favorite slide in this presentation is a slide by our road transport minister, Mr. Nitin Gadkari, and he has already started an action plan on making drowsiness detection mandatory on all commercial vehicles. It may take 3 months, it may take 6 months, it may take 1 year, but the road has already started. We are in the panel where they are discussing this on what speed and what should it do after it detects a drowsy driver. And we already have implemented that. So we are now calling the fleet owner, we are calling the helper or the cleaner, as you call him, saying, so it is challenging. I'm not saying I have all the answers. The biggest challenge is who pays and why. Should the client pay? Should the transporter pay? Should the government pay? Who should pay for the cost involved in this? So there are challenges. I'm not saying it's going to be an easy ride, but if we work together, we will be able to find solutions. We have already done multiple such installations. Any other questions, please? We have about 2 minutes. I can take at least one question. Yes, sir.
Yeah, good evening. This is Amol Vedpatak. I am from Reliance Industries. You talked about potholes and speed breakers. So how exactly does it work, and will it alert your AI device, will it alert whether the vehicle is about to turtle or roll over?
Yes.
That feature is getting covered.
So, so firstly, there is a camera on the road. If I can just have the video back, there is a camera on the road, and there is a live analysis of what does the camera see. I don't have. If you want, we have a stall here. If anybody wants to see our bounding boxes and how does it detect various objects. So it can detect other vehicles, it can detect a 3-wheeler, a 2-wheeler, and it can detect a speed breaker. We are also now working with the cloud and trying to create a speed breaker map of the country. And now there are a lot of road transport and road maintenance companies like IRB, and every highway there are different road maintenance companies, and they have a challenge. If there is a pothole, can they detect a pothole earlier? And that's where our cameras are working. Okay, I'm done with my time. Thank you so much for listening, and we would want to interact with all of you outside. Thank you so much.